Hello, welcome back to Reminders. This here is Joseph Williams, and I am here to remind you that your life is great and it's going to stay that way. Now, we've been talking about the 20 principles of being, and number 8 is I can have the attitude that I want. And when you think about it, life is all about attitude. Now, you can have a wonderful life, and your life can be a beautiful journey, or your life can be a very tough journey. It's really up to you. And really, it is never too much the circumstances, but really how you react to those circumstances. And sometimes that's easier said than done, but really, it really is a true statement. Because I've noticed something in life, whatever situation that you're in, there's always a couple ways to go about it. And there's probably more than that, but there's two main ways to go about it. A negative way and a positive way. Now, the negative way, I've noticed if we have the wrong attitude or take the wrong approach to any sort of challenge in life, what happens is we can take this challenge and we can amplify it and make it a lot worse than it needs to be. And you have seen that happen. And the other side of that coin is really quite the opposite. You can take a negative challenge and you can handle it in the right way with the right attitude and have a really positive attitude about it, and you can make that challenge so much smaller than it really was. And you can overcome that with great ease. Now, having the attitude that we need to have really all starts within your mind. In your heart, in your spirit. If you've got the right spirit in life, you can really enjoy life no matter what is coming at you. And someone put it like this one time. They said, listen, when you are in those kind of situations where you are being very challenged, that is when your character needs to come forth. That's when you need to dig in and say, I can overcome this. And I can do better than this. I'm better than this challenge that I'm facing. And when we do that, we really can do it. So if we handle things properly, organize things rightly in our mind, and know that we are so much bigger than any circumstance around us, we can overcome anything with great ease. Now, I read an article, and it talked about levels of being. And it said there are different levels of being. And it said, just for simplification's sake, that say there's 10 levels of being. And there's a level 1 person, level 2, level 3, level 4, up to level 10. Well, in the same scenario, there's different levels of challenges. I guess you'd call them problems. I just like the word challenge because I like a good vocabulary, positive vocabulary. So say you have a level 2 problem. Okay. Well, the level 2 problem for a level 1 person would be a tough problem. Say a level 3 problem. Say you, level 2 problem, maybe you got a flat tire. Level 3 problem, you've been in an automobile accident. Level 4 problem, you've gotten injured in your automobile accident. It keeps going up and up. Okay, well, if you're a level 2 person and you have a level 5 problem, well, that is just way too much for you to handle. And people even look at you and say they're not going to be able to handle that. But if you are a level 10 person, a level 2 problem is nothing for you to handle. A level 3 problem, you can handle anything thrown at you. And that is what makes the difference. And it all starts in your mind. We all have that power, the capacity to overcome any challenge that's before us. And if a challenge is something that we cannot really overcome in a physical sense, we can always overcome things in a mental and spiritual sense, because there's no limitations in your mind and there's no limitations on the height of your spirit. I encourage you today to get rid of the hags in your life. Get rid of all the negativity in your life. Be the person that you know you can be. You have that image inside of your head that says, this is the person that I know I can be. I can overcome any problem and I can do it with great ease. It all starts with your attitude. If you are having a hard time with your attitude, start making changes in your attitude. Sit down with a piece of paper. You'll hear me say this a lot of times. And write down the things that you want to change about your attitude and start working on it. Did you know it only takes about 3 weeks to start developing habits? And that's whether it's a positive or negative attitude or any sort of habit. So I encourage you today to do this and work on your attitude. You can succeed mightily. This is Joseph Mark reminding you that life is great and it's going to stay that way. Stay beautiful till next time.